Have you ever set a massive goal for yourself? Maybe it was to write a book, get in the best shape of your life, or start a new business. It feels exciting at first, right? But then reality hits. The mountain looks too high to climb, and you feel so small at the bottom. What if I told you the secret to conquering that mountain isn't a giant leap, but a series of tiny, almost unnoticeable steps? This is the magic of improving just 1% every day. It sounds almost too simple to be true, but stick with me, because this small shift in perspective can radically change your life. Let's talk about Alex. Alex was just like many of us. He had a dream of becoming a better public speaker. The thought of giving a presentation made his palms sweat and his voice shake. His big goal felt galaxies away. He'd try to practice for hours on the weekend, get burned out, and then give up for weeks, feeling like a failure. The cycle was demoralizing. Then, one day, he stumbled upon the idea of the 1% improvement. Instead of trying to become a master orator overnight, he decided to focus on getting just 1% better each day. What did that look like? On day 1, he simply read a single page of a book about public speaking out loud. That's it. It took him less than 5 minutes. On day 2, he recorded himself reading that same page and listened back, just noticing his tone. Day 3, he practiced making eye contact with himself in the mirror for 60 seconds while talking about his day. These actions were so small, they felt insignificant. His friends wouldn't have noticed a change. He barely noticed a change himself. There was no dramatic transformation, but Alex kept going. 1% a day. He started speaking for 2 minutes, then 5. He joined a local Toastmasters club and aimed to just say one single sentence during the table topics section. That was his 1% for that day. Slowly, almost invisibly, the compound effect started to kick in. Now, let's talk about the math, because this is where it gets truly mind-blowing. If you improve by just 1% every single day for a year, you won't be 365% better. You'll be nearly 38 times better than when you started. That's the power of compounding. Think of it like a snowball rolling down a hill. It starts tiny, but with each rotation, it picks up more snow, getting bigger and faster until it becomes an unstoppable force. Your tiny daily efforts are those rotations. Each one adds a little more momentum. Conversely, what happens if you get 1% worse each day? If you let small bad habits creep in, skipping that one page, hitting snooze one more time, choosing junk food over a healthy snack, you don't just stay where you are. Over a year, that 1% decline a day will erode your skills and health, leaving you at almost zero. The same compounding force that can build you up can also tear you down. The choice is yours every single day. Weeks turned into months for Alex. His 5 minutes of daily practice had grown into a solid 30-minute routine. He was no longer just speaking in the mirror. He was volunteering to give small presentations at work. He started looking forward to his Toastmasters meetings. People began to notice a change. Things like, "Wow, Alex, you're so confident when you speak." To them, it seemed like an overnight success. They didn't see the hundreds of tiny 1% deposits he had made into his skill bank day after day. A year and a half after he started his 1% journey, Alex got an invitation to speak at a regional industry conference. It wasn't the giant keynote he had once dreamed of, but it was a room full of 200 people. He stood on that stage, not with sweaty palms or a shaky voice, but with a calm confidence he had earned 1% at a time. He delivered his speech, and it was a huge success. He hadn't taken one giant leap. He had simply taken hundreds of small, consistent steps. He hadn't climbed the mountain. The mountain had lowered itself to his steady, upward path. So what does this mean for you? Look at your big, scary goal. Now, break it down. What is the smallest possible action you can take today to move just 1% closer to it? Is it doing one push-up? Is it writing one sentence? Is it learning one new word in a language you want to master? Is it sending one email you've been putting off? Your 1% doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be done. The goal isn't to be brilliant tomorrow. The goal is to be just a tiny bit better than you were yesterday. Don't underestimate the power of showing up, even on the days you don't feel like it. Consistency is more important than intensity. Those small, daily investments will compound into results you can't even imagine right now. You have the power to fundamentally change the trajectory of your life, not with a heroic effort, but with a simple, daily commitment. So, here is your call to action. Right now, after this video ends, identify your big goal. Then, identify your 1% action for today. Don't put it off. Do it immediately. It might take you less than 5 minutes. Then, do it again tomorrow and the day after that. Start building your own snowball of success. You are one small step away from starting a journey that will make you 38 times better in a year. Start today. I'll see you in the next one.